Hey there folks, and welcome back to another weekend shave. And today I'm going to be using Cold River Soapworks Bergamot and Bay, which I think is a wonderful, wonderful soap. Rest of the Gods, Plisson in black. Persona, I believe this is Lab Blue in these wrappers, not sure. Blade and Above the Tie S1 on a Jurgen Hempel titanium wave handle, which is beautiful. This is my favorite handle. Alright, so let's get started with wetting and loading the soap here. Stand by for a moment while I fill the sink. Alright, so let's load up the soap, and this is a wonderful smelling soap. I saw a video and somebody had used this a while back and they really loved it. I had it before in the original formula, and then I picked up the Select because it's an amazing scent and an amazing soap in my opinion. I think it may have been Busta that picked it up a while back, and these are all excellent soaps. They're exquisitely packaged and just wonderful soaps. I think they're one of my favorite brands, you know, for sure. Excellent stuff. All right. Oh yeah, that just feels, the Plisson with this soap is like silk on your face. I mean, it just feels excellent. Really luxury feel. It's just so soft. You're not scrubbing. It's not like I'm putting a Brillo pad to my face, you know. It's just nice and soft, relaxing. And to me, that's what shaving should be. A relaxing time where you take a moment for self, sort of indulge yourself, pamper yourself. And that's why I think many people enjoy it. It's just a time where it's just them and they focus on themselves. They, you know, at work, they're got a lot of stuff going on. They come home and they're doing their family thing or working on the house, and then these 10 or 15 minutes while they're shaving is just time with them. So I think that's why many people really enjoy it. By the way, So Sharp Limited shirt on, which is an excellent shirt. Always when I talk about stuff, I'll link the links to this stuff below, and So Sharp Limited is no exception. Really good stuff, in my opinion. Yeah. This Above the Tie S1 is my favorite head, favorite razor by far. And regardless of which handle I use, it's truly outstanding. It works well with all the handles, whether I use the Atlas handle from Above the Tie, the Kronos handle from Above the Tie, or the Jurgen Hempel titanium handle, stainless steel, you know. It really makes no difference. The result is the same, fairly effortless shave that's usually most times close to BBS, if not BBS. And I don't really make a concerted effort to get BBS when I'm shaving. I just make my passes, sort of feel my face, and if it comes out BBS, that's great. If it doesn't, no big deal. No need to overdo it and cause yourself problems. All right. First pass is done. Let's rinse the face and come back for pass two. By the way, this soap is just outstanding. I mean, smells great, performs wonderfully, I should say, and it leaves a tremendous post-shave, in my estimation. Just a great soap. And it's, you know, like I said before, one of my favorite brands. Hope everyone is doing well this weekend. Today is my son's birthday party, and he's having like 6 other kids over. And pray for me that I don't strangle any of them, because, you know, 6 12-year-old boys is a lot to handle. And if the house survives and nothing gets broken and I don't strangle any of them, that'll be a good thing. Of course, I'm joking there. All right. Pass two. This feels wonderful. This Above the Tie S1 is so smooth, it's not even funny. It just glides effortlessly, and it cuts effortlessly, which is, you know, more important. I don't really have to pay a lot of attention. I just sort of, you know, stay cognizant of where my razor is and make my passes, and it comes out with a great shave every time. This is why really this razor shot to the top for me. It's just one where it's autopilot. I just sort of make my passes, and like I said, end up the BBS or near BBS every time. Funny story, or really not funny story, on the Jurgen Hempel handle. So I ordered it, and Jurgen was very fast in turning it around, and he sent it from Germany with the tracking. And it showed here that it was supposed to be out for delivery last Saturday. Stand by and I'll resume the story when I come back for past 3. All right, so anyway, it was supposed to be here last Saturday and showed out for delivery. And the mailman actually hand delivered my mail last Saturday, and the handle wasn't there. And I just figured, you know, a lot of times when it says here in the US, it says something is out for delivery, it may or may not show up. It might arrive the next day. But this particular article was registered mail, which is the most secure offering the US Post Office has. You have to sign for it. It's supposed to be tracked throughout. Anyway, so it didn't come. No big deal. About 9 p.m. that night, I got a text status from the post office that delivery status not updated. I was like, okay, well, sure, it didn't come. No big deal. It'll come Monday. Then Monday morning, like 3 a.m., I get a text. And it said, the package was delivered Saturday at 9 a.m. And I was like, what the heck? I went back and looked at my security cameras, which there are some that face, outside. And the postman delivered my package at like 12 noon, Saturday, not 9 a.m. So I called the post office and I wanted to open the case. And I told him, I explained, not only did it not come, but the time is wrong. And so anyway, they tell me, well, yeah, we have a signature here and we're not at liberty to disclose what the signature is. And it was delivered. I said, it wasn't to me. I can show you on my security cam. And so they say, well, you're going to have the sender, Jurgen, open a case from the country of origin with their post office. I was like, wait a minute. You mean I can't open the case here with the U.S. Post Office? And they were like, no. It has to be opened up by the sender. And I was sort of flabbergasted by that. I said, here, this is registered mail, supposedly your most secure offering, and you can't open a case? I can't have the post office start looking into this because clearly it's been delivered to the wrong person and time is of the essence. And she was like, no, I'm sorry, sir. There's nothing I can do. So I got a hold of the local postmaster. And fortunately, they were able to go back and retrieve it from the person who had it. But the point I'm trying to make here is, with international mail, sometimes it's sketchy. Like if this had been sent from the U.S., I could open a case and they'll immediately start looking. But in this case, I couldn't open a case at all. It had to be the sender. And then I would have had to wait for the German post office to contact the United States post office, and then it filtered down to the local level, on and on, the bureaucracy of it. So it's just ridiculous. Fortunately, I got it Tuesday. But man, I was a little concerned about that. All right. So I rinsed my face while I was flapping my mouth there. And of course, we're going to go with Thayer's Witch Hazel. It's magic. It's made by witches. Love this stuff. And as I have mentioned many times, this stuff here, it's really been a godsend for me because it's cleared up a skin condition that I had, a dry skin condition. So I'm a big believer in Thayer's Witch Hazel, and in particular this cucumber with aloe, because it smells nice, it's clean, it's fresh, it doesn't linger. It's just very, very nice. All right, for the aftershave today, we got a special aftershave. It is the Derby City Shave Tonic small batch, which is sort of hard to come by. They only make so much, and then they sell only so much online, and then they keep it in their store down in Louisville. And man, this stuff, as far as bay rum aftershaves go, this is the best bay rum aftershave that I've ever tried. You know, bar none. As a matter of fact, Scott Ostermiller's event for Willie Prodder, or Prodder Willie, is still ongoing, and I'm giving away a bottle of this along with Folsom and Company Shady Pass. I think today is the last day to make a donation to be entered, so I will put that link at the bottom here too. But make no mistake about it, the packaging on this and the aftershave itself is absolutely great. As you can see, it's like an old-fashioned, I don't know if you call that a whiskey decanter. It's got the old-fashioned, I mean, it's just, it says, you know, Kentucky, which is, of course, the home of bourbon. And this is great stuff. Make no mistake about it. Oh, yeah. It's nice and spicy. It's got a little, some other elements in there, too. Kentucky bourbon, I think. I mean, it's just awesome. It has really just about replaced all my other bay rum aftershaves. I still have some Captain's Choice, which I really like, too. But this stuff is special. And I just dripped some of it down on the label, which is not good. Because that'll probably remain there and it'll look tacky. But oh well, what are you going to do? But this is good stuff. That's one thing about aftershave bottles. I usually try not to drip them down the front, because if they got alcohol in them, they'll do a number on some of the labels that are out there, and they'll make them start coming undone or staining them, or you know, who knows what. Anyway, let's go back and talk about the shave and summarize. But before I do, I want to thank Kenny Ingram for sending me a Body Shop brush, and I'm going to be trying soon. Thank you very much, Kenny. We were talking the other day, and I didn't even realize it was you who sent it. So thank you very much, Kenny. I really appreciate it. Can't talk today. Cold River Soapworks, Bergamot and Bay, rather. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Love it. Above the tie S1 head with a Persona blade on the Jurgen Hempel handle, which is absolutely gorgeous. This is a wave style titanium, absolutely stellar. Of course, brush of the gods, you know how I feel about that. No need to blabber about that. And last but certainly not least, the Derby City Small Batch Winter Reserve Shave Tonic. Great stuff if you can get your hands on it. Okay guys, thanks very much for watching the video today. Appreciate the time you spend with me. Hope you guys have a great weekend. Take care.